All right, YouTube, let's unbox this together. Just got this in the mail today. Been really excited about it. I've been holding off on buying this. It's a Romeo8T. Because it's expensive. This cost me $730 even, although I did get free 1 day shipping, and when they say 1 day shipping, it really came in 1 day. I was actually really impressed. Bought it off a Euro Optic. Been eyeballing this optic for some time now. You got a lens cleaner, some silica gel. You have a what do you call that? Like anti-glare honeycomb cap. Got a wrench to put it on. Comes with the CR123. It boasts it is an off-brand CR123. Not a big deal. Hold on, what's this bad boy? Oh, I guess it's to adjust your windage and elevation. It's a nice box, should be, for a $730 optic. I've bought plenty of Sig Sauer products, including optics, for a while. Let's just put that in the background. That's all the stuff that comes with it. I've been holding off on buying this because I've been wanting the black version, but according to Sig Sauer's website, or Sig Sauer's customer service, I should say, I did email them. They're producing the black ones for government contracts, and the soonest that they'd be available for civilian purchases would be in March. They said between March and April. So if you're waiting for a black one, you're going to be waiting for a black one for a while. So I went ahead and ordered the FDE version. Again, scored this on Euro Optic. They'll pay for the tax. So I don't have to pay for tax on it. So I paid full MSRP for this. And I am the king of finding good deals, and I could not find a good deal on this optic anywhere. Every place is charging MSRP for it. So I went ahead and bit the bullet. And instead of paying, I got free shipping on it, free 1 day shipping. And instead of paying tax on it, because I really don't like paying taxes, if I can avoid it, I will. Is this going to fit? Yes, it's going to fit. Um, I'll choose that over not, I'll choose not paying tax over paying tax, I should say. Right. All right. So it's got just like EOTech, it's got a tethered battery cap. So all you Marines out there, you won't lose it. It is kind of nice. I'm not just knocking on Marines, just I am. They eat crowns. And you can watch me struggle, try to get this back in here because I want to turn it on. And I bought this because supposedly this is one of the most durable optics on the market. I use a lot of CR123s, like for flashlights, for I like holographics. This is about the same size as an EOTech. Let's see here. Let's see if it works like other Sig Sauer optics, where if you got your up and down buttons on the side here, up is the first one, down is the second one. Usually, if you hold in both, you can change the reticle. There's a single dot. Yep. That's supposed to be like an EOTech type reticle. So like a 32 MOA circle and a 2 MOA dot in the middle. You're probably not going to be able to see this very well. That's a ballistic drop, I believe. So you got 4 dots there, and then this should be the circle with 4 drops. It just looks like a big red blob, but I promise you, let's see if I can see it. Yep, that's what it looks like to me. So let's see how bright this gets. Looks like it gets extremely bright, so that's good. So that's the brightest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight's about as negligible as a dot as I can catch with my eye and this lighting at least. Caps are pretty good. It's got a titanium shroud. So this shroud right here is titanium. If you were to get the Romeo H, or sorry, 8H, you would just get this optic without the titanium shroud. You can get that for about, I don't know, 560, 580, I think, depending on what color that you want. There's Romeo8T right there. It's got a single hex bolt as a lockup with two recoil lugs on it, assembled in the USA. So it's, I believe everything is made in the USA except for the emitter. So that's, I think that's why they have to put assembled. But this is one of the few optics uh, U.S. government contracts will use, because I think they require them to at least be assembled in the USA. It looks pretty well built. This must be able to, yeah. That's just to take off your titanium shroud. It looks like your windage and elevation can be adjusted with. Always use a dime. Dimes seem to work pretty well. They're half MOA adjustments. That is your windage, and where's your elevation? I have no idea where the elevation is. That is interesting, isn't it? Am I missing something, or is it just windage? It might just be just windage. So you can take these caps off. Not sure how you take the caps off, or if you just stick this honeycomb right here. I know some people don't like the caps, so I would assume there's a way to do it. I have not played with this optic. Obviously, I only get one shot at doing a first impressions and unboxing of this, so you are learning as I do. But I just kind of wanted to bring this to you guys, to just so you could see what comes with it, what to expect. Is it worth it? From the reviews I see, it is a good optic, very good optic. It's heavy. I think it comes in at a little, like almost 14 ounces, so like 13.8 ounces. So this weighs just as much as my TR24 without the mount. So it weighs just as much as a 1 to 4 LPVO. But it is built like a shipwreck tank, and I don't know. It's got that cool, like, I don't know, cyberpunk type look to it. I do quite like the aesthetics of it. It's a good looking optic, I will say that. And and yeah, you can see that right there. If I have to look at the see if I can see any color shift or any distortion on the edges, which this isn't going to give you the best look for distortion or anything like that, but it can give you some idea and stuff. Let's just change this back to the single dot. It's supposed to have somewhere between 50 and 100,000 hours of battery life. It has MOTAC, so um, you know, if you move your rifle with this mounted on it, it automatically turn on. It automatically turns off after like 3 or 5 minutes. Same thing as like a Romeo 5, Romeo 4, you know, all the SIG optics I think do that. This is an LED, not an holographic, so that's why you get the battery life on it. And yeah, it's cool. I am I'm gonna throw this on a rifle and give it a shot. But that is the Romeo 8T in FDE. And the black one's going to be a little bit cheaper. It's $699. But you know, I remember it was only like, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 months ago when I was looking at these. These used to be $580 when you can find them, and they raised their price and they've never gone down, just like everything else. So if you're looking for a deal on these, you might be able to find one on Black Friday. But I honestly been looking at this optic for about 2 months straight now, trying to find the best deal. And this is the best deal I could find, paying full retail price, except I didn't have to pay tax, which saved me about $54 in tax. So I guess that's a, you know, over $50 savings. Didn't have to pay for shipping. I literally ordered this yesterday, and it got all the way from Muncie, Pennsylvania, all the way to Florida in one day. I'm actually really impressed with the shipping with Euro Optic. Optics Planet had it too, but you can't use any coupons on Optics Planet. They would have charged me tax. That's why I didn't order it from Optics Planet. So far, from what I've seen, Scope List, Optic, same company. Those are the only places that, or that is the best price that I could find as of right now on a Romeo8T. So let me know what you guys think. Have you guys been looking at a Romeo8T? Because this thing has intrigued me ever since I've been really looking at optics. I bought a EOTech EXPS 3-0 the other day. Uh, I'm starting to gravitate off of, like, I still use a lot of LPVOs, but I'm starting to go back to red dots a little bit, or start to utilize them a little bit more on some of my full size rifles and stuff. So I'm getting back into red dot shooting. And I'm trying to get into some magnifiers and some bipods. No, I don't post a lot of content or anything, but it's my channel. Uh, I can do that. I don't make any money off of my channel, so it doesn't bother me if I don't post for a while and stuff. But I appreciate all the support, people that have asked like where I've been and stuff. I'm fine. I've been really busy. I have a full-time job. I work like 50, 60 hours a week, so sometimes making these videos isn't really on the agenda. Most of the time it's food and sleep when I get home, right? So, and taking care of my animals, because I now have 3 cats. So I'm not really a cat guy. Well, obviously I am a cat guy. I like dogs. They're just much harder to take care of. And I can just leave my cats home for like days at a time, and they'll be fine. Whereas like a dog, you couldn't. So that's why I have a bunch of cats, and I find them at my shop and I adopt them because they're cool. So anyway, that is the Romeo AT, guys. Join me next time.